Welcome back to the gun dungeon, guys. Got the Howa mini action 7.62 by 3.9 rifle out here on the range today. This is a pretty slick little rig, I have to say. Good friend of mine let me borrow this for this video. He got it on Gunbroker. Very, very good guns, especially for the price point. So we'll just talk about some of the features here, go through the rifle a little bit, and don't take off too soon because we are going to be putting this thing on paper at 100 yards. So far, I've just been using some Wolf steel case stuff out here. It seems to be shooting those pretty good, which I've just been shooting a lot of offhand anyways. But I do have some really good loads here as well. Some gold dots. We get that old ugly finger out of screen there. There's some gold dots here, some 123 grain SSTs, some Armageddons. All these are 310 bullets. That brings me to my next point on this rifle. I see it asked a lot. Anytime a 7.62 by 3.9 rifle hits the market, is it a 308 bore or is it a 310, 311 bore? Everything that I've found on this says this is a 310 bore. So that's what we're going with. Haven't tried any 308 diameter bullets in it. Probably won't, especially if it shoots these well. Like I said, everything says 310, so you're going to have better accuracy out of 310 bullets than you would 308 bullets, and that's kind of what we're going for here. But we'll talk a little bit about this thing. Mini actions, of course, very, very short actions. This one has a particularly smooth action. It is a cock on open, which means once you fire, it cocks the bolt on the open. Now it's cocked, and then it's super smooth after that. So just keep that in mind. It's not like the Mauser actions that cock on close, cock on open. But it is smooth nonetheless. It does have a 3-position safety. So this position right here is just safety on the trigger. The bolt will still open, so you can unload with the safety on. I like that feature. Come on back, you lock your bolt. So you do have a 3-position safety here, which is a good thing. I like being able to lock the bolt in position when I'm carrying through the woods, if I'm taking this gun hunting. If you got it on my sling, walking through the woods, or side by side, whatever. If it's loaded, I like being able to lock that bolt in place, because you never know. You jump something up, you want to take a quick shot. If your bolt is open like this, or partially open on you, that's not a good thing. So being able to lock that down, good feature in my opinion. Now you get your tree stand, maybe you put it to the just first position on the safety, who knows. But that's what we got there. It does have a 5-round mag. These are proprietary type mags, fits this gun. I did try the Ruger Mini 30 mag in it. Does not fit, of course. Didn't figure that it would, but I wanted to try it just so I can tell you that I did. Does not fit. So the latch is on the front here. It's very well shrouded, so you're not going to accidentally hit that. But it's easy to manipulate. Just reach up, grab your mag, pull it out, grab that switch, you're done. But like I said, it's shrouded. You can see the latch sets back in there some, so you're not going to accidentally hit that either. So all good features in my opinion. Now I'm going to talk about what really sets this thing apart from the Ruger American series, and it's the stock. You can see the stock looks quite a bit beefier than the Ruger Americans. Got a flat base on it here for like target shooting off a rest or something like that, which is a good feature in my opinion. It is free floated all the way down, and it is more rigid than a Ruger American stock. It doesn't wiggle or wobble, maybe if you put a bipod that's mounted to your sling on it and you really, really leaned into it hard, you may move it a little bit. It's pretty sturdy. I like that. It's a whole lot more sturdy than the Ruger American that I have. It is a 22-inch barrel. This particular model, you can get shorter ones. It is threaded, good knurled thread cap here comes with it. These scope mounts also came with it. These are integral base and rings all in one mount. Those came with it. I'm sure it's for a 1-inch tube. I think my buddy put this scope on there. It looks like a 1-inch tube to me. So fit and finish is very, very good. Just a matte finish on this rifle. Looks really, really good. No defects, nothing like that. It's what you would expect, especially at these price points. The bolt comes out very, very easily for field strip. We'll start her back in there, and it's as simple as this switch right here on the side, this lever. Pull your bolt to the rear, press down, pull the bolt on out. Very, very simple mechanisms, very, very simple rifle, very, very good rifle. So let's go ahead and, this thing whoops me in every video, but I did bring my trigger gauge out here. So let's go ahead and see if I can get it. All right, it says we're ready. Oh, I better do it again. Clear, ready. All right. I'm terrible with this thing. 1 pound, 15.7 ounces. How does that make you feel? Cock it. Try it again. 1 pound, 14.6 ounces. So when I say the trigger is good, the trigger is very good. Let's walk through it here. Very little take up there, as you can see, a little bit of a wobble, hit the wall. There it is. No over travel. Feels really, really good. It's a good trigger. I can't fault it on that. I don't think that it's adjustable, but I don't really want to adjust it because that is a good trigger. So, as I said, we're going to put this thing on some paper here in just a second. We'll shoot a couple 3-shot groups, and of course we'll start with some of the 7.62 by 3.9 stuff. But before we do, I'm going to run in and grab a chronograph. And since this does have a 22-inch barrel, I'm going to try a couple of those Spear Gold Dots, because I know those are loaded pretty warm with, matter of fact, it's loaded with 29.7 grains of CFE blackout for the Spear Gold Dot. And we'll see what kind of different velocities we get with the added barrel length from my 16-inch Ruger Ranch and from the 22-inch barrel that we're getting here. See if that 22-inch barrel actually gives us much of a terminal advantage. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, I got the Ruger Ranch here, 2 Spear Gold Dots in here. We do have a rooster over here, but he's range broke, so don't worry about him. I'll say real quick before I fire around, the weight difference really, this may even be heavier, but this is a little bit thicker barrel as well. So that the longer barrel really isn't throwing a weight advantage over to here. I think this one's actually probably a little bit heavier. So 25-18. We'll shoot another one just to confirm. 2,500 even. Let me grab the Howa and see how we get there. All right, same loads. See what we get. Dial this baby in. Ain't no sense shooting 9 power when I'm 4 feet away. 2610. Yeah, I'm saving my breath. 2643. So it looks like you're going to get about 100 feet per second more from a 16-inch to a 22-inch barrel, at least with this particular load. Different powders are different, but with this load, about a little over 100 feet per second more looks like. So not too bad. Y'all be sure to go check out Vetter Holsters, big sponsor of the channel. Have about any kind of holster you can think of. There's one of the cool designs that they have. You saw the blood red holster for my XDM 10mm. They make a holster for just about any gun out there. A lot of the 10mm stuff. I use their light tuck. That's about all I use anymore for inside the waistband stuff. Great products, great company. Check out Vetter Holsters. You all be sure to go check out Target Sports USA. They're a big sponsor of the channel now. And if you use my link below, you're going to get a free gift at checkout with your purchase. Their Ammo Plus membership is a great value. If you shoot very much at all through the year, it's going to pay for itself in no time and then some. Be sure to check out Target Sports USA. All right, guys, we are all set up here. We'll go ahead and start. Maybe if I can, there we go. We'll go ahead and start with the Wolf ammo, since that's what everybody's curious all the time is how does it shoot still? And I didn't mention this earlier, but I did do a little clip of it because it's a good feature that I like, is this thing does actually single feed really well. So I'll just show you that as we shoot these. Single feed's way better than any of the Ruger American rifles that I use. Okay, now we'll dial back into 9 power. And we'll go for the bottom middle dot. I know he said it was on paper, but we'll see. Go for that bottom middle one, see where we're at. Maybe. Looks like he had her pretty close. Single feed another one. No hang-ups, no jams, nothing like that. Not bad for some steel case stuff so far. Single feed that baby. Don't look bad for steel case ammunition, guys. All right, what are we gonna do next? Let's just go ahead and do these SST loads. These are some 123 grain 310 SSTs. I think these have 31.1 grains of CFE blackout. CFE BLKs, one of my favorites. 7.62 by 3.9 powders. Let's go for the top left dot. Like a little point of impact shift, maybe. Don't think it's lacking those. Not terrible, not terrible. All right, let's move on. Shoot, let's just try the gold dots. These gold dots typically shoot pretty good in about everything, so hopefully they do here as well. Let's go, since it's shooting these kind of high, let's shoot bottom left dot. Yeah, I'm gonna round up all this brass. That 7.62 by 3.9 brass ain't cheap, honestly. Not shabby so far. Looks like it may lack the gold dot. When you live in the country, you got to deal with tractors going down the road sometimes. It's just part of it. Next up, we got some Varmageddons here. See how these babies do. I think these are 123 grain as well. This barrel's probably getting a little bit warm. I'm actually probably not doing this gun very much justice here, but bottom right dot. You know, the feeding on this thing is exceptional. I'm positive we found one of these bullets that likes. Looks like it might be liking these Armageddons. And actually worked up a load for this rifle. It would be a shooter for sure. I believe it likes those Armageddons. That's what it looks like to me. Looks like the best group so far, but let's hop on the battle mower and run up and take a little look-see. What do you say? All right, there's what we got, guys. That's that steel case. That's pretty good for steel case. Of course, we'll run all these in and measure them, but I just wanted to get a closer look here while it was still on the stand. SSTs, that's about, I don't know, 2-inch group, or maybe better. That one's not too bad, probably about 1.5 inches. Those gold dots, I think. And that one out there may be flirting with 1 inch. Let's run in and take a look. All right, guys, we're all measured out here. First and foremost, 1.8 inch with Wolf steel case. That's not bad. That is not bad for steel case ammunition. Gold Dot gave us 1.79 group. SST was the worst. That was a 2.58 inch group. And over here was our best with the Armageddon, 1.1 inch group. Now, keep in mind, guys, these loads are not tailored for this gun. Matter of fact, these loads, all but this one. This one I threw a charge in some cases because I didn't have any SSTs loaded. I just went 0.5 grain below max, I think, and threw those in there just to see how it liked those bullets. But this load and this load were made for the Ruger American. But I'm confident any of these bullets, you could probably tailor you a good load for this rifle. It's well capable of shooting well, as you can see here. Take that bullet and make you a good charge for that particular rifle. You're going to be sub MOA pretty easily. But yeah, that's not bad for, especially this. That's really good. Under 2 inches with cheap old Wolf steel case ammunition. I'll take that. But yeah, that's not too shabby. So overall, guys, my opinion, good rifle, especially for the money that these things go for. They're in the same ballpark as the Ruger American, even the Gen 2s. I think they're actually a little bit cheaper than the Gen 2s, and I don't have any experience with the Gen 2s. All I can speak to are the Gen 1 Americans. The stock is tenfold better on the Howa. Triggers and stuff they're similar, but I'll say this, being able to single feed as easily as it does and as well as that thing feeds, that's a definite win for the Howa over the Ruger American series, in my opinion. So if I was going to pick between the two, I know the Howa was made in Japan. Maybe that's an issue to some guys. Some guys don't want to buy anything imported. But from my experiences, the Japanese make pretty good stuff. I mean, they're making the new Winchesters, and they're high dollar Winchesters. When you go buy a new Japanese made Winchester, it's really good quality and you pay for it as well. So anyways, that's what I got for you today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please check out my sponsors below. When you click on those links and go shop, it makes me look good. They keep sponsoring the channel. And so it helps out, and you was buying stuff anyway. So anyways, hope to see y'all next time. Till next time, stay tuned.